Your resume is the most important document you'll use in your job search, yet many people are unsure what kind of information is the most important to include. Today, we'll discuss how you can develop strong bullet points to best showcase your skills and qualifications. So, what is a resume? A resume is a document created and shared to present your background, skills, experiences, and accomplishments. A resume initiates the process of assessment for an employer and, in particular, shows your alignment with the specific job you're applying for. It's up to you to sell your skills and qualifications. And so, tailoring your resume to every job that you have and writing strong bullet points is going to help you move forward more quickly in your job search and showcase why you're a good fit for the position you're interested in. Today, we'll discuss how to format strong bullet points using the WHO method. In a typical job application, there can be more than 100 job seekers applying for one available position. And most recent studies have shown that recruiters only spend 6 to 8 seconds scanning a resume. It might not even be a person looking at your resume, but rather a software program looking for keywords and appropriate experiences. In either case, it's crucial that your resume quickly and effectively convey your fit for a job so you can be the candidate that stands out above all others. The best way to describe fit is to work on the content of your experience section. I'm going to spend the rest of this video covering the WHO method of writing strong bullet points. Many students I work with do a nice job of describing what they did in a given experience, but fail to put that in context in a way that gives the resume reader an understanding of how they completed their work or that they understood what the purpose of their work was. That's where the WHO method of resumes comes in. WHO stands for what, how, and outcome, and it's useful when you think about writing up your experiences in bullet points. W stands for what did you do, and that's where you cover your projects, your tasks, or the initiatives you worked on. H stands for how, which is how did you do the work that you did, and that can be the skills, the message, the strategies, or the tools that you use to complete the work. And then O stands for outcome. So what was the outcome produced for your work? Or why were you completing the work? What was the value? What was the impact? What was the result? What was the intention of the work you were doing? Your tasks and projects, the what, are an important part of your story, but your ability to demonstrate how you completed the work and that you understood why you did it can elevate you from an average applicant to an outstanding one. You think about the formula for writing your bullet points. You can think about it in this way. I did what by how in order to outcome. I'll go through a few examples. So a typical bullet point on a resume might read something like provided customer service at front desk on night shift. After applying WHO, that bullet point might read resolve resident concerns in a quick and timely manner to ensure a quality experience with on-campus housing. When we break it apart, we can see what you did, resolved customer concerns, how you did it in a quick and timely manner, and what the outcome was to ensure a quality experience with on-campus housing. When you look at this example, it's important to note that while you want to include some elements of WHO in every bullet point, you don't need to include what, how, and outcome in every single bullet. You can see here a bullet point before WHO was responsible for student employees. A bullet point after WHO might say trained and managed 20 student employees to provide high quality service to customers. When we break this down, we see that we've included what you did, trained and managed 20 student employees, and what the outcome was to provide high quality service to customers, but we didn't include the how. And that's okay. You can mix those things up and not include every bullet point with W, H, and O. Here's another example of how you might format a bullet point. Prior to WHO, the bullet point might read, work with client on paid advertising placement. After you write the WHO, you might say, I completed a needs analysis for 4 clients to identify opportunities in paid advertising to help them connect with their target audience. Now you can see we have included WHO, but it's not in order. So what did you do? Identified opportunities in paid advertising. How did you do that? By completing a needs analysis. And what was the outcome? help your clients connect with their target audience. So you can vary these as you get more comfortable with including what, how, and outcome in your bullet points. As you think about your final things to consider as you work about the content of your resume, consider these things. Use keywords. Align your resume experience with the keywords used in the job description to best showcase your fit. Employ action verbs. Strong verbs show accomplishments. Be specific. Use numbers where you can, and explicitly tell the reader what you did, how you did it, and what the outcome was. Focus on those hard skills in your skills section, like languages, software, certifications, technology, and equipment. Embed soft skills in the context of your experience. Finally, change the content of your resume for each application that you submit. Finally, make sure to think about what, how, and outcome when writing the descriptions of what you did. To find additional resources to help you with your resume, to view the other videos in this series about resumes, or to schedule a time to meet with a career advisor for personalized help, visit our website, careernetwork.msu.edu.